Okay, so earlier we have seen that if we do like this and then we go back and the state is lost. And not only that, also this controller over here, sorry, not the controller, the page view, this state is lost as well. Okay, so we'll take care of these two issues at the same time. Now, in general, the way Riverpod state management works, so if you leave a page, and then if that page has some states, those states gets destroyed, so they get back the initial condition. Because when you come back, this controller, the one that we have created over here, or the notifier, and the notifier gets reinitialized. And this is happening with Riverpod 2.0, but with earlier versions, the state would persist in general, and that was the default behavior. But with Riverpod 2.0, this is not the case. Every time you leave a page, or every time your ref.watch gets revisited, this one gets destroyed. Now this is the default behavior, and for this reason also we see that with Riverpod 2.0, every notifier provider is auto dispose notifier provider. And this is something that I told you before that we're gonna talk, and this is the perfect time for talking. So this type of new notifier provider, which is auto dispose notifier provider, that just destroys your notifier, which means that they don't listen to the old state when you revisit your state. So it reinitialized. Now the other way to work with this, remove this auto dispose before this notifier provider, but we don't want to do it like this, because as our code is auto generated, we want to take help of this Riverpod code generator. Now here you do see that we just have Riverpod. Now this annotation Riverpod, it creates this auto dispose notifier provider, right? Now we can change this one actually. So if we want to change it, you could do like this, Riverpod, and then here keep alive true. Okay, all right. So now once you do this, and after that make sure that you revealed your code generator. So make sure that you run it one more time, like this one, build runner, and then hit enter. And after that you'll see that actually now if you go ahead and see this code, you'll see that auto dispose provider is gone. I mean auto dispose is gone, which means that this page, this notifier provider is not going to be disposed anymore. It would be in the memory. Now we're going to go ahead and check on this. Now let's restart our app, and now let's scroll like this, and let's go to different tabs over here, come back, and you see that it's still persisted. Well, of course we have problem with this slider right now, so we'll also solve that later. Now if you check this, go to different page, now of course the dots are persisting their state, and which is good and bad at the same time. Why it is good? Good because it's persisting your state. Why it is bad? It probably would take more memory, so that's the problem. All right, okay, now how to take care of this one, this page view. Now we know that this is our page view, right? Because this is happening from here. So this is our banner, and inside banner we have this page view. All right, okay, now we can make this persistent. All right, how can we make this persistent? Well, we know that this index, this dots index, we read over here using ref.watch, and then we read our provider. Our provider is home screen provider, which we have seen over here. This is home screen dots provider, actually home screen banner dots provider. So we read it over here. We read it over here, right? Okay, fine. Now we also need to pass this provider value, which is int value, which is integer, to this page view, right? And how could we do that? Now one of the ways to go ahead and do this is using page view controller. Now this might not be the best practice, but let me show you that how to do that. So here we can initialize a page controller, and then over here let's create an instance of this. Now inside this there's this initial value, right, or initial page. So inside this initial page actually you can read this ref.watch and home screen banner.provider, and that's it. Okay, so whatever the value is returned from this provider would be given to this initial page. Now after that you need to assign this controller to page view. How do you do that? So here we do controller. Okay, now let's go ahead and restart our app. Let's go ahead and restart our app, and now let's scroll through. Okay, now let's come over here and go back. You see that it persisted. Okay, whatever the screen was there, it persisted. Let's try it one more time. Okay, let's do this, and let's come over here. Let's go back, and we see that it persisted. Let's come over here, go back, and we see that it's persisted. All right,